Hello and welcome back to Witchy-Woo Tarot. My name is Chris and this reading is for the sign of Aries. It will not be for everyone watching, so if the message resonates with you, please let me know in the comments. And if not, please check your moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs for messages you need to hear. And remember, time, energy, and gender are fluid, so feel free to reverse roles however you see fit. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So it's Sagittarius season and I'm kind of excited. The holidays are approaching very quickly, but I do want to say thank you so much to my new and returning subscribers. You guys are so amazing. Your support is so appreciated and I absolutely love connecting with you. So keep those comments and stories rolling because I love them. Okay, so I also would love for you to follow me on social media. I post a lot of content on Facebook and Instagram, and all of that information will be linked down below in the description box. So be sure to go ahead and do that. And as you know, we are moving out of Scorpio season into Sagittarius season. So as we move into that energy, we're all going to be really encouraged to be living from our soul's purpose. Or for our soul's purpose, I should say. And since Sagittarius are the wild ones and the truth seekers of the zodiac, I will be doing a cross of truth for you, and that will be about your person. Okay, so of course this message can resonate in many different ways and applies to cross watchers as well, so just take whatever resonates for you and don't force the rest of it to fit. I will be using the Wild Unknown collection by Kim Krans. And I will get started first with a card from the Spirit Animal Oracle, and that will be your general energy in Sagittarius season, Aries. So this animal spirit card is going to represent you and what you're going to be going through, any lessons or transformational energy that will be present for the sign of Aries in the month of November, aka Sag season. Wow, so we have the tarantula. I feel like this is like a very, it's like a crossroads for you, Aries. And this is also fire energy. And P.S. guys, I'm going to be reading from the book on these cards over here because the meanings that Kim Krans wrote down, they deserve to be read, okay? And honestly, I don't work with this deck that much, so it's probably better off that I read anyway. So, tarantula, let me hold it up for you and not burn my hand off. Oh, what did I say? At a crossroads. So claiming life's purpose. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or dharma. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream, yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers, patient and calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you'll choose wisely. So when the tarantula is in balance, it follows its intuition. When out of balance, it hesitates or over-intellectualizes. To bring into balance, daily journaling is recommended. So I love this energy for you because, you know, even though you might feel like you're being tugged in different directions, instinctively you know which road or which path you need to take, okay? So definitely channeling this energy for the month of November. As we approach the holidays, it's going to be very important that you stay on that nice list, right? So if you already know instinctively which path is the correct path to take, I think Spirit is kind of nudging you to like make sure that you don't play around too much and choose the path that is your destiny, okay? So let's get started with the cross of truth. The first card is the situation at present. So this is the connection between you and your person, okay? And we have the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. So it looks to me like you and your person are really building a life together, okay? At least that's what's on the table for the two of you. It's like very stable energy. You could be talking about marriage, or you could be married already in a very strong, stable connection. This involves family, family, legacy, ancestry, being abundant. And this is kind of like the end all be all card. So at present, it looks like things are going really well, right? At least that's what the trajectory is. So let's take a look and see what this person desires or hopes for this connection. So we have the Mother of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands. Very interesting energy, fire energy again. So it looks to me like your person wants to be the center of attention in your life, okay? This is someone who's very charismatic, very like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, someone who is just flashy and perhaps very could be self-centered in a way, but it's like they want you all to themselves. They're wanting this attention and this energy from you. They want to be recognized, I feel like, as your like queen or king in your life. But this is also someone who manifests and who is very powerful and creative. This could also be someone who kind of dabbles in the esoteric, someone who's very spiritual or witchy. But in general, like I said, I think that your person desires to be the queen in your life, and they want that excitement, that raw fire energy between the two of you, okay? So let's take a look at what is currently supporting this connection, or what is helping, what are some helpful matters regarding you and this person. So interesting, we have the Five of Swords as helpful. So I think that, you know, with this energy coming in, this could be winning at all costs. And so perhaps Aries, you tend to kind of let this person win arguments, or let them think that they've won in a sense, to kind of get them back in that energy of where they feel confident again, because this is the energy of winning and feeling like an asshole about it. So I think that maybe there could be like petty arguments between you and this person, but at the end of the day, I think that you and your person are always willing to kind of call a truce in a sense, or to kind of call it quits, I guess, on the arguments, and just kind of come to a common ground. This is also a card of clearing the air. So, you know, even though there might be a lot of petty squabbles between you and your person, you guys do always have a way of kind of working things out. But again, beware of that energy of someone like wanting attention so bad, or like feeling like they have to always be right about something, because that's also very like emotionally manipulative. So just kind of be careful with this person, because like I said, the Mother of Wands can come up as kind of a toxic energy sometimes with the surrounding cards. And so if you feel like you fight a lot with this person, or there's always something where you feel like your person is always trying to win or try to be right, and that could also be you. This could be a mutual issue for the both of you. But like I said, it's coming up as a supportive energy. And so at the end of the day, I kind of feel like you, what do they say? Like, let bygones be bygones, or just kind of see things for how they are and just kind of let them go, right? So, gosh, I'm thinking of a specific phrase, like picking your battles, like knowing when it's not important to like win. Like you don't always have to win, right? So either way, I'm feeling like a lot of arguing or just petty things going back and forth, but always being able to rise above and be the bigger person. So whether that's you or them, or whether that's an even type of energy, that's just dependent on your story, okay? So let's take a look at the challenges or the opposing energies in the connection. Yeah, so a lot of mind games between the two of you. And so I think that this involves anxiety. And since this is about your person, I really feel like your person tends to get trapped in their mind a lot. And I think it's like a victim mentality is what I'm hearing. So again, more toxic energy coming from this person. This person could just play the victim or try to play the martyr a lot, because they're not really trapped. They are free to do whatever they want. It's self-imposed imprisonment. So maybe this has to do with this person's past, as we have a lot of swords energy coming up, or, you know, regarding communication and petty arguments, manipulation, that sort of thing. So this person, it's like they're not trapped, but they allow themselves to be. And so this could just be them, like, it's like there's so much potential here. As you can see, the butterfly is about to spread their wings, but with all of these swords pointed at it, they really can't. And so, you know, even though the butterfly can kind of wiggle its way out and kind of escape through the front here, it's like they're allowing themselves to be really still because of fear, because of anxiety, because of worry. So, you know, I think that behind this 5 of Swords is the 8 of Swords for this person, and they maybe do that because of anxiety and fear. Okay, so let's take a look at the 5th card, which is the likely result of the situation, or the likely outcome. Oh, so Aries, a decision is going to be made, okay? Judgment is the wake-up call. This is the angel parting the clouds with the old toot-toot-a-doot from the trumpet saying, hey, wake up. Okay, because perhaps you're with this person and you're like trying to maintain this 10 of Pentacles on the outside. So in the 3D, this is what your relationship looks like to everyone else. But in the underbelly of the relationship, it looks like there's a lot of conflict, a lot of fear, a lot of worry and anxiety, feeling trapped, feeling burdened perhaps by this person, wanting, you know, every moment of your attention, being very kind of needy is what I'm hearing. And so with the Judgment card, you know, you could be calling it quits on this relationship. You could be getting lots of signs, kind of suggesting or like pointing you to decide whether you're going to actually make this relationship work, or whether you need to like cut yourself free. Okay. And so again, going back to the whole crossroads of it all. So with the tarantula, as I said, it's like the tarantula instinctively knows what they need to do to survive. They instinctively know the path they need to take. But they entertain other things and like kind of teeter back and forth in a sense, because they are lusting for that adventure, or that need for fulfillment is what I'm hearing. So, you know, I think the main message here, Aries, is, you know, you do have this potential to like build this physically stable relationship with this person. But I think deep down, you kind of already know that this person might not be the best option for you. As a matter of fact, they might be kind of toxic. And so the crossroads here that you're at, and again, since this is Sagittarius season, we're going to be really pushed to follow our soul's purpose, to not dither in any situations any longer that are not productive, that are not destined for us, that we're not being spiritually guided to. So you could, like I said, potentially be making the decision to kind of cut this person off or put the brakes on this relationship so that you can pursue your own life path. So let's get some clarity on this person's desires. Let's get some clarity on this person's desires. We have the World. Okay, and let's also get clarity on supporting energy of the connection. What is supporting the connection? Okay. Also, what challenges, what clarity do we have for challenges? Wow, so 10 of Swords, or 10 of Wands, goodness gracious. So, wow, guys, Aries. And let's get some clarity on the outcome, please. Let's get some clarity on Judgment. Oh my gosh. So we also have the 2 of Wands, which again is about being at a crossroads. We have the 5 of Wands. And we have the Sun. So let's talk first about this person's desires, okay? Oh my gosh, bottom of the deck, the Two of Pentacles, which again is about changes, about making a decision, being at a crossroads, and making the changes to move forward into something different. So very interesting, lots of decisions cards coming up. So let's talk about this person's desires. The World, clarifying the Mother of Wands. It's like this person wants to be your world. They want to maybe explore and go see the world with you. But the world is also about completing a cycle. So I think for some reason this person believes that like you complete them or vice versa. And so they are desiring this union. They're desiring, you know, the two of you to kind of complete this and take this to the next level, to that Ten of Pentacles. That's kind of where it's going, right? And so, you know, if this person is under the impression that you guys are about to embark on this Ten of Pentacles energy, then you might want to get really clear really quick about which direction you're wanting to head, okay? And only you will know what that direction is. So to clarify for the challenges, actually, you know what, I'm going to talk about the supporting energy first. So good thing about this connection is perhaps this is a publicly recognized connection. Okay, so maybe, you know, it's like the two of you are out and about in public. People know about your connection. Perhaps you have lots of people who support your connection. And so that might also be something that kind of makes you feel like, okay, it wouldn't be that bad to stick around, right? Because, you know, at least you know you've got this relationship in the bag. You're victorious. You know, you're successful on some level. But like I said, is it worth dealing with the conflict? Is it worth dealing with the pettiness, the arguments, the constant need and expectations that your person has of you? And so to clarify for the challenges, we have the Ten of Wands. So I think that, you know, what's challenging also is not just the mind games between you and this person, or the manipulation, or the martyr complex, or the victim mentality. Even though all of those things seem like a mountain of bullshit to deal with already, we then also have the Ten of Wands. So this is the ending, the completion of a cycle of burden, of hardship. And so I think what's challenging for you is that you feel very burdened by this connection. I hate to say it, Aries, but I mean, that's just what the cards are telling me. So, you know, and I'm hearing it's time to put it down. It's time to let it go. And I really feel like it's time for you to kind of move into a new cycle that's more conducive to what it is that you're wanting to achieve in life, okay? I think right now you're going down a path of least resistance and just kind of going with the flow of this connection, no matter how conflicting it might be for you. But it's taking a toll on you. It really is. And so even though you've learned a lot about yourself on this journey, there's a strong energy of like it being very challenging to keep up the pretenses of this connection. So again, you'll need to make a decision about whether you want to stay working really hard at this, or if you would like to, like I said, pump the brakes, take some time to decide what it is that you truly want, what you're passionate about, because let's clarify for the likely outcome. So being at a crossroads, right? But I think, like I said from the beginning, you instinctively, intuitively know which direction you already need to go in. And so even though this is crossroads energy, it's more about making plans for the future, okay? So you don't make plans unless you have an idea of what it is that you're wanting to achieve, right? And I think you've had those plans before this person ever came along. And so Aries, you have lots of fire within you. You are very ambitious, and you are just... you're a risk taker, okay? And so it's kind of not really in your nature to rush to settle down with someone. And so I think right now it's probably very difficult for you, especially with this Wands energy representing your soul. It's like intuitively you already know what's been decided for you in your soul, because you've known it all along. It's your soul, okay? You know what it is you want to do, what you want to be. And so I think that's what is conflicting in this connection is, you know, the decision that needs to be made involves whether you're going to move along on your own path and fulfill your destiny, or whether you're going to put all of the work into making this connection work when, you know, it could potentially not be the one for you. And I say that because with the Five of Wands, I see there being way more conflict between you and this person. This is competition. This is like, I feel like this person, all they want to do is fight with you. And so this might be a big factor for you. Like, you know, yeah, you're an aggressive sign. Yeah, you are, you know, very energetic and sometimes, you know, can act out in anger with Mars ruling your sign. But I will say that every Aries I've ever met, it's like they don't really like the conflict. They're just willing to participate in it because, you know, they don't want to lie down and just let someone else win, right? And so there is a very competitive nature between you and this person, and that's not going to stop, okay? It's not going to stop. And so with the sun coming in after all of that, I really feel, whoa, I just got hit with a wave of energy, and I felt complete deja vu, like I've already done this reading before. So with the sun coming out and this bright masculine energy, I really feel like this is you just stepping in your power. Okay, this is raw energy. This is masculine energy, okay? I feel like you're headed for a new beginning, and I don't really feel, as you can see, we have the same birds from the Judgment card. I have a feeling you're going to decide to free yourself from this conflict altogether. I think you're going to end up going your own way. And so again, this is not everyone's story, but it's a juicy one. So if it's yours, please let me know in the comments. And I'm going to go ahead and put the sun right here over the Judgment card. So let me go ahead and end this reading and grab a archetype card for you. Definitely one of the most difficult decks to shuffle. So I'm sorry, Aries, that this isn't like a fluffy love reading for you. Not all readings can be that energy, you know, and sometimes it's your turn to get a spiritual spanking. So again, if you've not been following your soul's purpose and you've been staying in a connection with someone, you know, for whatever reason you might deem appropriate, but intuitively you know that it's not right, now is the season to rid yourself of anything that's not supporting your life's journey, of your soul's journey, okay? So let's see which archetype card is yours for this reading. Get all my OCD out. So we have the ring. I like this. Has a little bit of like a snake texture to it too. Kind of reminds me of this Mother of Wands. So, oh, and the World. So with the ring coming up, I don't know. I kind of feel like going back to this person, I think that this is something that they might expect from you. And this proposal type energy is what I'm feeling. It's almost like, it's a little bit overwhelming. I'm feeling very overwhelmed. So the ring, the infinite, the wheel, the connection. The ring is an image of connectedness. Rather than viewing life as linear, as a series of progressive achievements, the ring challenges us to sense the cyclical, infinite nature of our world and experiences. Beginnings and endings fall by the wayside as we practice seeing ourselves as part of the cosmic circularity of creation. For this reason, it's no surprise a ring is worn on the finger to represent eternal love that surpasses space, time, and worldly things. So much can be projected onto this archetypal image because it mimics the Earth's orbit around our great sun and the intimate bond between two lovers. It is the micro and macro united. This card calls us to deepen connection with self, other, and the world at large. Meanwhile, there may be a literal ring waiting to adorn your finger. So take stock of the jewels you adorn yourself with. Watch out for rings you wear out of habit that keep you connected to the old you. So as this coming out as your archetypal guidance, I feel like I said there could be a foreshadowing of a commitment with this person that's on the table. And I think Spirit is calling you to reevaluate what this commitment is actually, what it really truly means. Okay, not just from a 3D place, not from a place of what society feels like a ring should represent, but what does eternity mean to you? And so are you going to live your eternity bound to another person that you may not be sure about? Or are you going to spend eternity making sure that you are whole, that you are complete? So very interesting reading, Aries. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Like I said, if it resonated with you, please let me know in the comments. If you would like a private reading or would like to chat, you can find all of my information down in the description box below. Other than that, I do hope that you guys have an amazing rest of Sagittarius season. I love you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.